Hello and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, this is quite a different style of video. I usually um, commentate live while I'm playing the game, but this time I'm actually recording this like a couple days after this footage that you're watching right now. So in this video I'm going to be talking about my transition to butterfly clicking from jitter clicking. So I used to jitter click if you look at my old videos, and now I am butterfly clicking. If you watch, for example, a PvP encounter that's going to happen right now, you can look at my CPS and know that it's not that's not really a PvP encounter right now. But if you look at my CPS right now, you can see it's like pretty high CPS that you will never get if jitter clicking. So basically, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the advantages and disadvantages that I can think of when butterfly clicking, and some disadvantages. So the first advantage is that it's definitely a lot easier to get high CPS, as you can see by like the PvP gameplay that's going on. It's quite useful, and especially when I bridge, it's definitely a lot easier to you can place blocks a lot quicker, and it's a lot easier. Also, sorry for the super bad quality in this video. I kind of had it in like a low setting that would probably interfere with the quality. So in the next recording or in the next game, the quality should be a bit better, hopefully. So one advantage of butterfly clicking is obviously clicking fast. It's a lot easier to click fast. You can probably see by like in my PvP encounters and sort of my bridging as well. So it. Actually, I'm just watching my gameplay right now. So it's definitely helpful, and the thing is like you can't really see like too much of my CPS right now, since I'm just like collecting resources. But when I do like a proper encounter, then maybe. Also, the screen guy just walks off, which is quite funny. I get these diamonds, and I get materials. I get brought 2, and then I try to go for blue, and kind of wasted that speed and jump, but it doesn't matter. So I see blue over here, so this should be a good PvP encounter. I lag back there, but if you look at my CPS, you can see like 18, 19, which which is basically doubled my previous CPS. That also, one thing I haven't said or like talked about is that I've multiply clicking for around like 2-3 weeks, so I'm kind of used to it, and it's not like a super. Also, this is a great example, like placing blocks like that quickly. It's so useful, and it's super nice being able to click that quickly. And he tried to KV stick me off, but it didn't quite work. And you can see like how quickly I place these blocks. They're quite quick, and like if you watch me go down, you can see my CPS again. That the thing about my CPS is that it's not very consistent. Which I'll talk about that later once I talk about the disadvantages. And that was a super close fight, by the way. But this, as you can see, how quickly I'm placing these blocks, it's definitely very helpful. Not just in bridging, but like in things like this, when you need to place a lot of blocks super quickly, such as clutching, for example. I've done many crazy clutches with this clicking method, and it's really useful. And I'm pretty sure I've been here, so yeah. So here's my next game, and it's actually recorded in a completely different day, so it's actually better quality, I think, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how compression would actually affect this, but I'm pretty sure it's a bit more clear, maybe. Well, if you look at my bridging, it's I still speed bridge like normal clicking. I'm not using 2 fingers. But if you look at like this, for example, you can see I'm definitely clicking a lot quicker than I used to. And that clutch right there, which is super clutch, let's have this PvP encountered. Also, that placing blocks is so useful, and I'm butterfly clicking because it places like immediately, and I don't have to wait for like the cooldown. Well, not cooldown, but I don't have to wait as much as I would, so I can just go straight into the fight. So that's some advantages that I can think of very like right out of the bat. And I dropped my stone sword here, which I realised, and that was quite funny. So now, since we are about 10 minutes into the video, I'm going to talk about some disadvantages that I think many people can relate to. The first thing is definitely the fact that you can't block it. Blocking is one thing that I use a lot. If you look at my previous gameplay, or like gameplay when I was just clicking, I definitely block it quite a bit, and that placing blocks is what I was talking about. You can place a block in front of them, and it will reset this sprint, which will get you an easy combo. Sadly, I couldn't actually kill him here. And as you can see how it constantly keeps placing blocks. See, because it stops the sprint, and it's a lot easier to combo with them. I think that if I didn't place those blocks, I might have died. So I think that's pretty useful. I would usually concentrate on my CPS, and the CPS is probably where the disadvantages maybe starts coming. So if you look at my CPS, you can see that in the beginning you saw maybe 18 CPS, but as I keep clicking more, my CPS definitely decreases. Like I can reach 20 CPS. I've done it before, but the thing is that I'm not very consistent at it. Like I can do 20 CPS for maybe the first little while, but when I click more, I definitely don't reach 20 CPS. And if you look at like this, for example, I don't get 20 CPS that much. I usually average around maybe 15, 16 CPS is probably like what I would usually get. And as you saw by that gameplay, my CPS drops down to almost 10, which is definitely lower. Also, if you look over here, you can see my diagonal speed bridging is definitely a lot quicker, and a bit more consistent. So that's quite useful. One thing I should note about it is that I won't constantly get 20 CPS. I'm not gonna be always clicking that quickly. I might stop clicking for a little while. This is where I actually start blockading with my actual, like, the things you can block it, but it's not very good. You need to use your I don't know, your third finger, which is not really natural for me. My third finger isn't very strong, and it's definitely not good for Also, KB sticks are so good. I must start clicking because it definitely reduces a lot of knockback. And yeah. You can see that my bed's gone, and I'm trying my hardest to actually win. Also, I actually butterfly clicked with low debounce time. So if you're wondering how I get that much CPS, that's basically how I do it. And that clutch right there is a great example of the high right click CPS. So thank you so much for watching. This actually took a lot longer than I expected. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.